Donald was entering the tunnel and began crawling through this horrifying section. But little did Donald know, this was the worst decision of his entire life. Donald was on the east end of the cave, navigating his way through to find an opening. Both Donald and Jimmy did not know which was known paths, so they explored around the area. Donald decided to check a tunnel which could lead to the next section of the cave system. He was familiar and had experience compressing himself through tight squeezes, so Donald was ready for what lied ahead of him, or at least that's what he thought. Donald came across a super narrow section that was difficult to crawl through, but he could see there was an opening ahead. He began crawling through this terrifying squeeze, and he was restricted from moving his arms back and had difficulties moving his head. The cave walls was full of slick mud, so this helped Donald slide forward if he needed to. He reported back to his sons as he moved along. He eventually pulled himself forward and he had slipped into a tight pathway. The slippery mud made it impossible to stop himself sliding through this section. His arms was wedged beside him, and he couldn't find a way to push himself back up. Donald became trapped in the super tight section, and he called his sons for help.